we are breaking down the 6 conditions for bacterial growth, known by the mnemonic FAT-TOM, a critical topic for the ServSafe Manager exam. Mastering these 6 factors is essential because the most effective way to prevent foodborne illness is to control the environment where pathogens can multiply. Let's start with F for food. Bacteria require nutrients to grow, and they prefer foods rich in proteins and carbohydrates. This is the entire concept behind time temperature control for safety, or TCS foods. On the exam, you'll be expected to identify TCS foods like meat, poultry, dairy products, and cooked rice. A typical question might give you a list of 4 items and ask which one is a TCS food, making it crucial to recognize these high-risk categories. Next is A for acidity. Bacteria flourish in environments that are neutral to slightly acidic. The specific range you must memorize for the exam is a pH level between 4.6 and 7.5. Foods with high acidity, like lemons or vinegar, naturally inhibit bacterial growth. An exam question might test this by asking why pickled vegetables are shelf-stable, or which of a list of foods is least likely to support pathogen growth. The first T stands for time, which, along with temperature, is one of the 2 most important factors you can control in the kitchen. The absolute rule to burn into your memory is the 4-hour cumulative limit. A TCS food must be discarded if it has spent a total of 4 hours in the temperature danger zone. A very common exam trap involves a scenario with non-continuous time. For instance, a tray of chicken is left on the counter for 2 hours, then properly refrigerated, and later brought back out for another 2.5 hours. The total time is 4.5 hours. So the chicken must be thrown out. The exam will test your ability to track that cumulative exposure. The second T is for temperature, which is directly linked to time. According to the FDA Food Code, the temperature danger zone is between 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the range where bacteria grow most rapidly, sometimes doubling in number in as little as 20 minutes. You must know these exact numbers for your test. A scenario-based question might describe a steam table holding soup at 130 degrees Fahrenheit and ask for the correct action. Since this is within the danger zone, the correct response would be to reheat the soup to 165 degrees or discard it, depending on how long it has been at that temperature. O stands for oxygen. Most bacteria are aerobic, meaning they need oxygen to grow. However, the exam will expect you to know about anaerobic bacteria, which thrive in oxygen-free environments. This is why foods in reduced oxygen packaging, or ROP, such as vacuum-sealed fish, pose a risk for pathogens like Clostridium botulinum. You need to understand that the absence of oxygen does not automatically mean the food is safe. Finally, M represents moisture. Bacteria require available water to multiply, which is measured as water activity, or AW. A water activity of 0.85 or higher supports the growth of pathogens. This is why dry goods like beef jerky, crackers, or honey are shelf-stable. The curing, drying, or high sugar content binds the water, making it unavailable to bacteria. The exam will connect high moisture content with the need for time and temperature control. The FAT-TOM mnemonic itself is your best mental shortcut. When faced with a food safety problem on the exam, walk through each letter. A failure in one or more of these conditions is almost always the root cause of a foodborne illness outbreak. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.